Hello, everybody. Good day. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, just comment that you can hear me and you can see me. Okay. If you can hear me, comment that you can hear me and you can see me. Hello, smooth Ali, smooth alien. Nice to see you. If you can hear me, comment that you can hear me and you can. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. All right, nice to have you guys here. We are starting right away. Okay, so if you were here yesterday, I told you that today is the grand finale. It's today that you're going to finally, know how you can start this job of Telegram community moderation. I'm going to do that for you today. I'm also going to be opening your eyes to the demand for Telegram community moderation. If you missed yesterday's class, yesterday I took my time to explain what Telegram community moderation is about. I took my time to also explain what they do in a whole day, why projects need these people, okay, and then also how much a typical Telegram community moderator earns per week or per month. Okay, so I took my time to explain all of this for you, and I also showed you some of my the screenshots of the money I was earning. And in today's class, I'm going to be talking about how you can start. So let's just say a short prayer before we resume. In Jesus' name, Father Lord, we commit this class into your hand. Every single person that's here, let them receive understanding and see good results in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce my head as usual. Just let me reduce this my head. Okay, so you should still be seeing me, but on the side. Okay, hold on. All right. So now remote crypto jobs day 3. So welcome back. If you are here, congratulations. And I am so glad and happy that you made it for the 3 days of the class. Very, I really appreciate it. It's really not easy having to sit down and be watching someone for hours, and you've done this, and this is the 3rd day. I'm going to try and make today's one very short and straight to the point. Okay, also, if you're here today, it means that you're serious. Like, oh, you're serious. You really want to make this money, and I can assure you that you will. Yes. And I told you every single thing that it depends on your willingness to learn. If you're not ready to learn, if you're not ready to be serious, if you're not ready to work, you're not going to make that money you're thinking of. But I mean, considering the fact that you've made it to this day, then you are definitely ready to make this money. So welcome back. And a quick recap: on day 1 we talked about what crypto is. I explained every single thing about crypto, that it is digital money, that is online, okay, and your banks don't have control of it. I also spoke about the different ways to make money in crypto, okay, and I told you at all those ways they require money. Most of these ways require money, but one way that requires less financial input is crypto jobs. And I told you all the possible crypto jobs and how easy it is to learn, because it's one thing to know a job and then it's another thing to be able to learn it. Just like maybe medicine and surgery, everybody knows doctors what they do, but can you learn it? Are you ready to stay the 6 years or 7 years in the university to learn? So it's one thing to be able to know a job, and it's another thing to learn it. So I took my time to explain the different jobs and how much input it takes to learn. And of all those jobs, the one that we both agreed was the easiest to learn was Telegram community moderation, and it's very easy for a beginner. Okay, so on day 2, that was yesterday, we covered Telegram community moderation, what Telegram community moderation is about, where you work, what you do, what it entails, who the people that can do it. If you can do it, and you, from everything I showed you yesterday, it's very obvious that you can do the job. Okay, and then I also showed you how much a typical Telegram community moderator makes and why people don't really do well in the job. today we'll still talk about it. So that was everything good thing we did in the past 2 days. So now we are going to be talking about the demand for Telegram moderators. I told you that in the video ad, I told you I'm going to also be showing you why are project owners looking for Telegram moderators. Before we go into the demand, you need to understand, why is this role necessary? That is one thing. Now I'm going to be talking from first person. As it is now, Yax Labs, we are a marketing agency, a Web3 marketing agency, and we need human resource. Why do we need human resource? Basically, what we do is that we run campaigns for communities. Let's say if a Web3 community is coming up now, we'll go approach the founder, then create a tailored growth plan, just in layman's terms, something that will make their community numbers grow. So let's say if they had like 100 community members, at the end of the campaign they should be seeing like 1,000 to 10,000 community members that are active and then are interested in what they are doing. You understand? So as we are growing communities like this, we need people to manage those communities, because some of these projects don't even have it's just maybe the founder and maybe the co-founder, and that's it. They don't really have what it takes to manage a community, and we don't want to come and start hiring moderators that have not been trained well. So we need moderators that, if let's say we approach a community now and then we get a gig, we can easily say, hey, it's you, we trained you, come and do this job, and then they get paid at the end of the month or at the end of the week, depending on what they want. You understand? So for us, we need moderators to help manage communities. For the founders directly that know what they are doing, they cannot do it alone. As a founder, you're here joining 1 or 2 meetings trying to promote your project, okay, and then your community also need to be, to not make sense. You cannot be here and there at the same time. You need somebody to be in the community to help you answer those questions, to help you make sure that the community is in check. That is why these founders, why these project owners need moderators. They do not want, they need Telegram community moderators. Yes, it's a need. You cannot say you have a good community and you do not have moderators. What are you doing? You just don't have anything. So if a good community has a good Telegram community moderator. So now, what is the demand? So I don't know if you can see my screen well. I'm just going to zoom in so that you can see what is going on here. Okay, I think you should be able to see it. Telegram, total number of Telegram groups in the world. What is the total number of Telegram groups in the world? What do you see here? There's no official, exact, or publicly available real-time counter, but however, Telegram has over 1 billion active users. 1 billion active users. And as of 2026, Telegram had blocked over 187,000 groups and channels daily. In a day. When I mean blocked, like let's say someone created a Telegram group that maybe has gone against the policies. These are the bad ones. Telegram has blocked over 187,000 groups. Think about the amount of groups that exist if they are blocking this. And you might be thinking, okay, this is Telegram as a whole. Oh yeah, let's look into the crypto world. Now, each crypto token that knows what they are doing will have a Telegram community. Yes, because in crypto, what makes the token move is community sentiment, and you need a place where your community is gathering. And some of them use Telegram, some of them use Discord, but a lot of them actually use Telegram. So as of early 2026, if you look here, there are over 10,000 active traded cryptocurrencies according to Binance and CoinDCX. Now, this is just Binance and CoinDCX, meaning that, and not even just this, these are basically tokens that made it to centralized exchanges like Binance and CoinDCX. So think about the ones that have not made it, because there are plenty. So you can see the ones that are this I'll just call these ones the big tokens. There are over 10,000 active ones. Over 10,000, meaning that there are over 10,000 active Telegram communities for each of these tokens. And it means that there are over 10,000 opportunities for you to be a Telegram community moderator. I just don't know if you're getting this. This is how crazy it is. And one thing that is sweet about this job is that you can actually be doing this job, you can be doing this job and in multiple Telegram communities. I don't know, can you guys still see me? I don't know why it's not showing here. Please, can you see me? Can you hear me? I think my stuff has disconnected in a way. Shit. Okay. I think you should be seeing me now. Okay. Let's continue. So you can be doing this job for 3 to 4 to 5 communities at the same time. Yes, and nobody's going to come and start saying, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that." That is how crazy, that's how sweet this job is. That's why in that I was making money. Like I was making serious money because it can get addictive to a point because over time, yeah, this community is kind of become your home. You tend to actually like staying there to chat with people, make new friends, because you're definitely going to make new friends. You guys will be playing games, doing stuff like that, so it becomes fun. And imagine you're making money doing something you like. It can get very addictive. So there is so much opportunity. Okay, let's go on. We're still looking at the demand now. Total number of tokens on PumpFund. PumpFund is a launch pad on the Solana blockchain, and as of May 2026, that is this month, there are over 8.7 million meme coins. 8.7 million meme coins, and each of these meme coins, actually some people don't actually create Telegram communities, but let's just say out of 8.7 million, at least 50% of them create a Telegram community. At least. Okay, I think 50% is quite too much. Even if it's 10%. 10% of 8.7 million meme coins, because some people can just wake up one morning and create a meme coin, and then maybe it doesn't do well, then they abandon it without maybe creating Telegram communities and everything. That's why I told you that you must find a community that the founder is interested in the community growth and do not just create that token for fun. So let's just say out of this 8.7 million, 10% of it was actually created for a good thing and not just for fun. So 10% of 8.7 million, that's 870,000 meme coins, meaning there are 870,000 Telegram communities for you to find work from. They're going to pay you, especially the ones from PumpFund, because these guys, they collect per buy and sell. The founder is getting money. So this is why this things to just vex me. It used to vex me seriously when, let's say, somebody will just come and then agree for a rubbish price because of one community lead that is arguing price with them, when there are over 870k opportunities for you. This is why you should know your worth. If you decide any community and that you decide to want to work for, the truth and the honest truth is that you are the one helping them. Do you know why? You are about to be well trained by me, meaning that you're going to be the best moderator out there. And then out of 870,000 communities, you decided to pick their own. Like you are the bag. I want you to understand how up there you are. Like you are the main product. It's you. So know your words, cause let's go again. Total number of tokens on Dex Screener. Dex Screener is like I don't even know what to call it. It's a scanner that you can use to scan tokens across different blockchains. So this Dex Screener now has the data of almost every token that exists. If your token is doing well, you should be on Dex Screener. Okay, so Now, Dexcreener tracks over 2 million plus tokens. Guy, look at this now. 2 million plus tokens, and out of these 2 million, because they want any token that's getting to the screener should have a Telegram community, so 50% of it is like 1M, so 1 million tokens out there. And this, mind you, this is just tokens. We have not even spoken about NFTs, because NFT projects too have Telegram communities that you can manage. Also, we have not even spoken about all the decentralized apps. They also have their own Telegram community. This is just tokens alone. Let's go further. Now, okay, we have already done this. As of 2026, Pump Fund facilitates the launch of approximately 30,000 to nearly 39,000 new tokens daily. Meaning that as we have spoken, as I've spoken to you now, somewhere by the end of today, at least 30,000 tokens have been launched. It also means that by the end of today, at least, let's just say 10% of that 30,000 is what? At least 3,000 new Telegram communities were created. No, 3,000 new crypto Telegram communities were created as of today. 3,000 new opportunities for you to be a Telegram community moderator. Think about it. Like, the demand for Telegram community moderators is up there. It's up there. Oh yeah, now let's leave tokens. I'm talking about tokens. Let's go to NFTs. Now, as of late 2023, that's like 6 years ago, there were more than 3 million NFT projects that have been deployed across 18 different blockchains. 3 million NFT projects. 3 million opportunities for you to be a moderator. So now, what's the reality of this whole thing? The reality is that there are thousands of projects launching daily, be it token or be it NFT or whatever it is. There are thousands of them that are being launched daily, and there is constant demand for Telegram community moderation. You are constantly needed. Yes, you are constantly needed. Don't ever in your life accept less, because you are constantly needed. So the demand is not the problem at all. The demand is not the problem. So what is the real problem that people are facing? This is what I'm going to be talking about now. Because in your mind, first off, this job has been here since the beginning of Telegram, or the beginning of this whole crypto frenzy and all. So how is it that this opportunity has been here and people have not known? Because there are less people like me. What do you mean that you know this job and decide and start telling people? No, you're not going to be doing yourself any good, because you're going to be bringing more people into the system. And that's what I want, because I need more moderators for Yax Labs. Okay, so, and I cannot come and just start hiring anybody. I actually need to train people myself. So, and also to help people though. So what is the real problem people face? Getting blocked. Now, all these Telegram communities have founders. The founders are the people that you contact to get the job and all. And some people just don't know how to pitch. Pitching is the process of you going to tell someone that, oh, hey, I can do this job, let me do it for you, etc., etc. So some people just don't know how to do it properly, and then they'll just enter somebody's DM and then drop one very, very ugly pitch, and the person, the founder will just look at it and block the person. Yes, you get your pitching wrong, and you'll not be able to know how to pitch except you learn from someone that has done it before, someone that has been constantly doing it. Also, spam attacks. Now, people here will just enter a group and then start saying, some people just enter, some people, I think the internet just cut anyway. So okay, I think it should be back now. Some people just enter a Telegram community, and then the next thing they will do is drop their message, hey, I can do this work, I'm a Telegram moderator, blah 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 blah. And then the already existing Telegram moderator will now think the person is a scammer. Or like some of our Nigerian brothers, if you enter a group where they are already working, they don't want you to come and join them so that you will not split their money. Because if there's more work, if there's more human resource, that's if there are more if there are more staffs, the salary each person is getting will reduce. You understand? So some people now, some other moderators will now not want you to come and take their job away from them, because you're definitely going to be better than them. I'm the one that's training you, so not to brag, but actually, so they will now take you as spam and block you. Another problem that people face is not getting hired. Yes, this is the main one. You say you know the job, but you are not hired. Why? Because you're going about the process of looking for jobs wrong. Also, accounts getting banned. There's a trick I use for accounts getting banned, and I think, let me just tell you though, if especially when you're looking for jobs, if you don't want your accounts to be banned, because you're going to be doing a lot of messaging, entering different groups to send messages and all. So if you're using free Telegram, you have a high chance of your account getting banned from sending messages to people. So I always advise, try and get Telegram Premium. That way, Telegram sees you as a premium user, and no matter what you do on the app, they are not going to mark your account or ban your account. So this is another problem that people face, their accounts getting banned. And another huge problem is that they are not adding real value. You're saying that you know the skill, but you can't add a single drop of value. It makes no sense. You actually do not know anything. Okay, and yes, going to still the next thing, only knowing the technical setup. They just know how to set up a Telegram account or how to set up one or two things in a Telegram group, but they don't actually know the other things. Remember, I told you that you're going to be managing people, so there's a psychological part to Telegram moderation other than the technical setup, conversation engineering, and a bunch of other things that you'll see in the training. So this is one thing, that another problem that people face. Another one is getting underpaid. I've explained this one. I don't want to start vexing again here. So, but please, anyways, I'm just going to teach you proper salary negotiation. But people face these problems a lot. They work so much for peanuts, and it makes no sense. Overworked, because they are seeing how eager you are. Poor positioning should even be here. There's how you position yourself, and you look like the one that they are trying to help. It's the truth. If you come to me now, no, okay, let me not say me, because I would never do that to anybody. But if someone comes to somebody and then, oh, please help me, I can do anything to make money, please just help me. If that person has any little job, the person will give you, oh, take, wash my clothes, clean my shoe. Now start tossing you around like a house help, just because you came as a house help. Yes, you position yourself as someone that needs help, someone that you can do anything for the money. But even if that is how it is with you, you can do anything for this money. You have to package yourself like as if, come, I am here because I'm trying to help you. What's going on with this internet connection? Okay. You have to package yourself like, come, I am here because I'm trying to help you, not because you're helping me. Even if it is that, even if that is the case, even if the person is actually trying to help your life, even if the person is trying to actually help your life, you have to position yourself like as if you are the one helping them. Remember, there are over a million hear me. Okay, so you have to position yourself like you're actually there to help them, not them to help you. And if you position yourself like that, nobody is going to overwork you. Why? Because you have what we call a job description. You cannot work outside your designated positions except you want to. And if you're doing that, you have to have something at mind that, oh, as I'm doing this extra work, I am aiming at promotion. You understand? And you only have to do that if you know that the person you're working for is the kind that will do such a thing for you. And then the final thing is poor foundation. Some people have very terrible foundation. Please, I hope you guys can you guys hear me? I think the internet connection is breaking. Please, if you can hear me, I'm just going to stop here for now. If you can hear me, just talk in the comments. Just send, I can hear you, I can see you. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Please let me know. Please, if you can hear me and see me, just okay. Okay, okay. All right. Please, if it's breaking, just let me know so that I won't waste my time. Okay, so the last and final thing is poor foundation. If you do not learn from somebody that knows it, you're just not ever going to get it. Quite sadly, you're not going to. It's nobody's fault. You didn't learn from the right person. Okay, so let's proceed. I'm so sorry. The connection seems really poor. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But here it's showing me that it is poor, and I believe you guys are hearing me because we are going to the most important part now. So why do people face these problems when there's no proper training, when there's no real understanding, and there's no structure? That is why when I am training you, I'm going to be giving you a structure that you can follow. Okay, a structure that you can follow, a structure that you can always replicate for, and no matter the Telegram group you approach, it will always work. Okay, and you'll be able to get hired. You'll be able to show off your skills, and they will know that, come, this person actually knows what he's doing. That is what I want for all of you, that once you enter a Telegram community, they will feel your presence. That is it. So because some people they just know what to do, but they don't know how to do it properly. Okay, so now the most important thing: how can you get started? Now, before we go into how you can get started, I just want to talk about my story a bit so that you actually understand me. You know where I came from, why I'm even doing this. Okay, my name is Elon Obasiax. I'm a medical student, and I started this whole crypto journey 2 years ago, where a friend of mine, I saw him always posting how he carry money, buy some tokens, and then all of a sudden his money is going to double and all. I always thought it was this form of gambling or something, until I asked some questions, and then he told me what it was about. So he also told me that, oh, that there's a part of crypto that I don't really need to put money. That's crypto jobs, that people are hiring people for doing small stuff. And then he mentioned Telegram moderation. That he told me he was a community manager. Yes, and then he was being paid about $800 per week. Guy, imagine you. Okay, me then, I was quite broke. I was broke as fuck. I seriously broke. And my friend, he was my secondary school classmate, telling me, oh, that he's making $800 per week, and he was showing me stuff. Told him that he must teach me. Unfortunately, he was busy, he couldn't teach me anything. So I went, found a way to learn it, asked people questions, opened Telegram accounts, did every single thing I could do. So then I started my Telegram account, and then I started reaching out to founders, you know. And I'm not going to tell you in depth, but just know that my account got blocked. I was reported. Then the racism was very, very serious. So if they just know that you're a Nigerian, if you want to, even get their attention, you have to sound like someone from the United Kingdom. You'll be using things like hello mates, GM, try to sound polish a little bit so that they'll not think you're a Nigerian. I couldn't even use my name. These yaks I'm using now, I couldn't. Okay, I think okay, my Yaks is not like the YAX, it's NYARKS, but like I had to use Yaks so I sound, more white and all. So then, just to avoid the whole racist attack stuff, so I noticed that this whole moderator thing was not working for me then, because I failed a lot. I got my account blocked a lot, and also I started off with graphic design because I know graphic design to an extent. So I started doing graphic design for some projects, and I got some money, and then with the graphic design money, I now decided to take my time and learn this moderation thing. So I started learning how to, manage Telegram communities, learned how to foster good communication in Telegram groups, how to keep a group active, how to revive a dead chat. If you know how hard that thing is, I learned it, how to set up automations and also I took my time to learn this, and I started working and working and working. So I'm just going to show you my portfolio so that you guys can see. So this is my portfolio. You should be able to see my screen. So you can see the projects I have worked for here. So you can see it's on Dogo Dollar. You can see here Yaks mod, Peace Missions, Yaks mod, see Zinky Cat, Yaks, Yaks, Yaks. So these are the numerous projects I have worked for. If you see here, you see some of the work I have done in the time past. See, this is my this is my CV, the one I was using. The current one is quite longer. Especially this part of community moderator, it's very very long. It's just that I'm not really job hunting anymore. Hey, Jesus. See, my network is breaking. I'm so sorry, Ogechuko. Is it better now? I apologize. I don't know what's gone wrong with the internet connection. Okay, so you can see community moderator. See the projects I've worked for. Project I've been a project advisor to. So these are just a few. You can see this was like 2024. As this was, I've done all of this as at 2024. So you can imagine the current one. So I have actually worked a lot. I have really really worked a lot. I'm so sorry guys that my network is breaking. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so now that this was literally everything I was doing until I now raised some money and I started making video content. Okay, got. Please, can you hear me? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Please, can you see me or hear me? Please, if you can see me or hear me, just comment that you can see me and you can hear me. I really don't know what's happening to the correction today. Okay, all right. Let's continue. It should be better now. Okay, so that I now say video content creation. Then it's from video content creation. I now got a grant. I'm not going to mention the amount, but it was huge, like really really huge. So from the grant, I now expanded while I was still doing my moderation work. So I was kind of joining everything together, and with that, I got some of these things. This laptop I'm using now, I told you that through the whole moderation work you can grow connections. So it was from one of my connections, the person I was working for as a moderator. I told the guy that that my laptop is kind of faulty, that I would love to replace it and all, and he sent me $500. I just don't know why I don't have the chats, but I don't know what happened along the way. I can't really recall, but I had to delete the chat. Okay, yeah, I was traveling and people were saying these policemen on the road were searching phones, and you you know these people are white people, and there's nothing you want to explain to a policeman that is stopping you on the road to check your phone that you were talking to a white man and the white man sent you $500 to buy a laptop. Like, there's nothing you will say. There's anybody that knows will know. There's nothing you tell the person that they will not think it's Yahoo. But it was just from the person's goodwill. I was so happy. I got this laptop. Then this my monitor, the place I'm using now, and most of my gear was with the whole Telegram moderator job that I was doing. So, but yeah, then where I now decided to kind of stop everything was when in the process of me, doing so much job, I kind of left my academics in a way. I was not really focusing on my academics, and then I failed one of my exams, and that was when it hit me that I need to be serious in my academics again. So I kind of had to stop everything I was doing. Told people I was working for that, oh, I'm currently having my professional exams and I can't really do the work for now. Some of them understood, gave me leave, while the other ones they said no, that they need the community to still be inactive. They cannot let me go for like a month and then still retain my position and all. So I just had to fash it because I mean the there are other things. I know money is important and all, but I've gone to school for so many years to come and start failing because of this job and also, and I had to stop it. That was last year October. So since that October till now, I haven't accepted any Telegram moderator job, but I decided to start my own marketing agency where I can now work with Telegram moderators. That is Yax Labs. So that's literally what I've been doing so far, and it's where I'm making money from now as we speak, with the gigs, the marketing gigs, and all. So that is literally everything. And the reason why I am even teaching this in the first place is because one, I don't want my knowledge to waste. I have look at my experience. I've shown you all what I have done. I have suffered so much to just throw away such knowledge. Okay? And also Yax Labs is currently in need of Telegram moderators, and then I cannot go and pick any Telegram moderator that I don't know and I have not trained. So that is why I have decided to do a 8-day training boot camp. Just 8 days of solid, intensive training, live training, just like how we are now on day one, day two, day three till day eight. I'll be teaching you different things, and by day eight, you're going to start looking for jobs. I'll teach you how to do it. So let's just go into it. So it is the Yax Labs. Chase loading. Yeah, Yax Labs 8-day crypto Telegram moderator boot camp. And then this particular training is starting in 5 days. That is this coming Friday. This coming Friday is when it is starting, and that's from Friday 22nd of May to Friday 29th of May, and we'll be doing it 8 p.m. daily. So I think 8 p.m. is a good time. I think that time should be comfortable for everybody. By 8 p.m. you should already be back from your work, or even if it's church, you should already be back. So 8 p.m. is a good time. So for 8 days we'll be doing that. And then what are we going to cover? This is just a peak of the iceberg. So this is the training curriculum. So this whole thing is going to be a step-by-step system where for the 8 days we'll be guiding you, starting from, in the next slide I'll explain it. So there'll be 8 days of live guided training. We're going to be training you on the fundamentals and every single thing you need to know to be a very decent Telegram community moderator. And this is not just maybe I'll just come give you PDFs or something. You watch videos and then you have very good learning resources, very solid ones. Also, after each day, I'm going to be giving you guys assignments to do. So this is boot camp you're coming for. I'll give you guys assignments. You go and do it next day. You submit it, and I'll see what you have done. Because it's one thing for you to learn, and remember what I told you, learning this thing is faster if you keep practicing it. So there'll be practical assignments and implementations of the things you are learning. So as you are learning it, you are doing it. Also, there'll be daily practice sessions, especially things like conversation engineering, pitching, moderation scenarios. So we'll literally create make believe sessions where you would practice the things I've told you in front of everybody that's attending the boot camp. You understand? So we see how you actually do it, correct you where necessary, so that before you now go into the main, battlefront. Also, dedicated support and community group. So everybody's going to be in one group where you can interact with your friends. You can also ask me questions, I'll answer you and all. And this is going to be mentorship from someone who has repeatedly worked in this space and made these mistakes already. I've done this for 2 years. I have already made the mistakes for you. All you just have to do is come and learn. Yes. Learn and make no mistakes. That's just it. You're learning from someone that's already done the mistake. I have paid the price for you, so just come and learn. Now, fine. Another thing is Yax Labs Premium Telegram badge. So, as a moderator, as a Yax Labs moderator, I don't. Let me just show you my profile. So, if you see this, my name here, Yax, and then beside my name, you can see this badge, this set of emojis from Yax Labs, blah, blah, blah. So you carry this around. Let me just show you another person that is currently working for me, one of my moderators. It's like her subscription has expired, but they see BD Yax Labs designer executive community. So I think her subscription has expired, but beside her name there's always a tag here, this same tag that is on my profile, this same tag, you can see it here. So now that is what you get, you know, that this is what you get after the training. Can you guys hear me? I think you should still be hearing me, because I think I have mistakenly stopped the. Okay. Okay, since it's still going, let's continue. So you get this Yax Labs premium badge, and then also occasional job updates. Like I've told you that we are a community, and then as we are going into the field to look for marketing gigs, they will need moderators to work with. We'll need moderators to work with. So if we get those gigs now, I'm definitely going to come and pick from the moderators I have trained. I'm not going to come and just give any random person. It's how it is. So this is my opportunity, or this is a very, very good opportunity for you, because you get these occasional job updates. As we get these gigs, we announce to the community of moderators that we have trained that, is anybody that's willing, because most of the gigs they have duration, maybe from so time to so time. So we'll ask, okay, who can work between maybe from 8 a.m to 12 p.m in the afternoon, or let's say from 8 p.m in the night to 12 midnight, who can work that time. Then anybody that's interested will now, on a first come first serve basis, and all, or maybe best student so far. So finally, priority access to Yax Labs opportunities and a chance to become a Yax Labs field moderator. It's still literally the same thing. So now, what are we going to cover? So please, before we proceed, the prices that you're seeing here is not the real registration price, please. This is just the worth of each thing. So I'm going to be telling you what you will learn and how much it would be outside if you wanted to learn it alone. Okay. Number one, that is on day one. That is that Friday. We'll be talking about Telegram Moderation Foundation. So here I'm going to take my time to explain the foundations of Telegram moderation, everything you need to know, because you are about to start 8 days of training, and then I'll need to buffer your knowledge a bit. And if you want to learn this outside, you'll be paying nothing less than 20k to one of those influencers if they want to teach you. And I am going to be teaching you in this boot camp. So that is on day one. Day two is Telegram structure and setup. So on day two, we're going to be teaching you every single thing about Telegram: how to create your account, how to create a group, how to create channels, how to set them up, different things, how to perform different actions. Because your founders, when you get employed, they will tell you, oh, create this, create that, do this, do that, remove this person, set this person, promote this person, and you need to know how to do these things. If you want to learn it, it's 50k you'll be paying at least outside, but I'm going to be teaching you in this training. So that's what we're going to be learning on day two. That is on Saturday 8 p.m, this coming Saturday. So day three, we're going to be talking about bots and automation systems. So bots and automations is just like now, if you enter a group chat and a bot automatically welcome you. Let's say you're not online at that period to be welcoming people, the bot will do it for you. Okay, if people have questions, or maybe frequently ask questions, the person comes and asks the questions, that bot will come, and it's just like an app in a way, will reply people for you, just doing your job while you are not there. So setting up these bots, because I'm going to be teaching you 5 different tools, 5 of them, 5. And if you want to learn these 5 tools, how to totally automate a Telegram community outside, you'll be paying nothing less than 100K, because some of them actually involve some bit of coding, but I'm going to make it really simple for you. You're not going to have to learn a lot, just the straight to the point things, nothing complex. So if you want to learn this thing outside, you'll be paying nothing less than 100K. It's just how it is, but I'm teaching you in this training. Okay, now on day 4, we're going to be talking about moderator psychology and conflict handling. This psychology is what people are going to school for 4 years to learn. Psychology. Why? You are going to be handling human beings. You are handling human beings, and you need proper psychology. You need to be able to handle people. You need to be able to know what to say when. You need to know how to handle conflict. So that is every single thing I'm going to be teaching you. So ask anybody that went to school and studied psychology. The 4 years they stayed there, maybe 4 years or 3 years, I don't know. I can't really recall. The 4 years they stayed to learn psychology, how much did they pay as school fees? It's worth over 100K, but I'm teaching you in this training. So that's day 4. Now, day 5 is conversation engineering. Conversation engineering is all about you handling proper conversation. I'm going to be teaching you how to handle proper conversations, how to be able to make your community active, like to the extent that once you enter a community, they will feel your presence. And even when you leave, when you're not online, they'll be asking, where is this person, why is this person not online, where is Udwak, where is Smooth Alien, where is Ugechuku, you understand, where is Ace? They'll be asking because they enjoy your presence. And the only way you can foster that enjoyment in people is through good conversation engineering, and that's what I am going to be teaching you. And if you want to learn this outside, you'll be paying nothing less than 50K. Yes, this conversation engineering, conversation managing, check it anywhere. It's about 50,000 something to learn it. I'm going to be teaching you in this training. So that's what you're going to be learning on day 5. Day 6 is pitching, positioning, and salary negotiation. Now, why this particular day 6 is the most valuable for me is because this day 6 is what most moderators, or most people that call themselves moderators out there, lack. And I'm going to be teaching you a strategy called the Yax Labs Earn Your Spot strategy that can help you get hired without a portfolio. Right now, if I want to get hired for any moderator role, all I just have to do is come and show them this my portfolio. And then they see that I have worked for over how many projects. It will be very easy for me to get a job. But what of you, the common man or the common woman that has not done it before? How are you going to get hired without a portfolio? And that is what I'm going to teach you. There's a way to do it, to get hired without a single form of experience. Yes, and that's what I'm going to teach you. And I'm also going to teach you how to negotiate salary in such a way that nobody ever is going to tell you nonsense and agree for any small price. They'll even be begging you. Also, I'm going to be teaching you positioning, how to package yourself in such a way that anybody will accept whatever you have to say. So that's this thing now. If you want to learn it outside, you'll be paying around that 500K, because this is my secret. This is actually my secret. This is what I have been doing to make this money, and I'm giving it to you for free. That's why it's worth the most here. Besides this strategy. So now portfolio building is just teaching you how to build this whole setup I just did now to show my proof of work and all. So that's what you're going to be learning on day 7, because as you're using this Yax Labs and your spot strategy, you'll be building your own portfolio so that eventually you stop using the strategy and actually start showing proof of work. Okay, now finally day 8, getting your first job. So on day 8, I'm going to be teaching you job hunting, the places to find the jobs. I'll give you links of high profile sites that you can go to see these jobs. I told you all those communities, Telegram communities, 1 million Telegram communities. I'll show you where to find these communities, how to approach them. That's what we learn on day 6, pitching. But getting your first job, how to pitch, where to find these communities, how to do proper job hunting. So this is everything that we are going to be learning for the 8 days. Okay, so now with everything I've told you so far, if you calculate all these things, you can see that the worth of this course is about 940. Not this course, sorry, the worth of this training, sorry, is about 940,000 naira. But if this training was that price, it's only the rich that will be paying now. It's only the rich that will be making it. And that is not what I plan to achieve. If I'm planning to get moderators for Yak Labs or planning to get more moderators out there, I need to make it a low hanging fruit. Remember, I told you it is something that is easy for beginners. And to make it easier for you, I have to make it affordable. That is why the price is 25,000 naira. Registration fee for this 8 days boot camp, this 8 days crypto telegram moderator, boot camp is 25,000 naira, and it is starting in 5 days. Registration starts now. Okay, now I told you that there's going to be a 50k giveaway at the end. So because I want to make this easier for you, there's a 5,000 naira discount for just the first 10 people. So for the first 10 people, the registration fee is going to be 20,000 naira. So if you want to get registered, the simple thing you just have to do is send me a DM and tell me that you're interested in the bootcamp and you're ready to secure your spot. If you want to be among these first 10 people, because this 5,000 naira discount is for the first 10 people to register. So if you've been following and you really want to change your story, you really want to learn a skill that is easy for beginners, and also learn from someone that has made these mistakes for you, and you want to take this 8-day intensive training, you send a DM to get registered. So that is every single thing about how you can get started. The registration ends on Friday. Registration ends on Friday. We cannot start the bootcamp and you're coming midway. No, you have to get registered before so you can start with everybody. Registration is ending Friday, and any amount of people that register is the only amount of people I'm going to train, and know that it's only those amount of people that I'm going to be moving around with. I did not want to train people for free because this is knowledge I suffered to learn. If not, I would have just trained my family members and done that. But there's something that happens when you work with family members, and also it might not really be good. If you know, you know. So that's why I prefer to train strangers so that I know I am working with them. So please, if you have any questions, please ask your questions. I am open to questions now. Registrations are open from now till Friday by 4 p.m. because the class is going to be starting by 8 p.m. So we need time. So by 4 p.m. on Friday, that's when it's going to be ending. So please, if you have any questions, please ask your questions. Please, if you have any questions, please ask your questions. I'm looking at the live chat right now. I'm just going to be shouting out to everybody that has been here. Shout out to Ace, Smooth Alien, Udwakakpan, Ogechuku. Yeah. So if you have any questions, please ask your questions. Otherwise, we'll be ending the class in 4 minutes. Registration has started. So please make sure to send a DM to indicate your interest in the boot camp. If you have any questions, please ask. I've already told you it's an 8-day training session. So Oh, you got lost because of network. I'm so sorry. You can always rewatch it. But where are you? Where were you lost? Is let me go over it again for you. No, 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 no. The registration fee is 25,000 naira, but there is a 5,000 naira discount. So the registration fee is now 20k. I don't know if you understand. 25k minus 5,000 is what? 20k. So that is where we are at right now. Ace, I hope you understand. I'm just going to show you again. Okay, all right. So does anyone else have any questions? Okay, in the absence of any questions, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has been here from the start. Um, there was one person, Becca. I don't know why she was not here, but she has been consistent from the start. Also, Ace, Smooth Alien, Udwak, and Ogechuku. You guys are really, really amazing. Yes, 20k for the first 10 people. And so far I've gotten like 5 DMs already. So I didn't want to announce that, but I've gotten 5 DMs already. So like five of those spots has already gone. So, but either ways, yeah, thank you very much everyone that has been here. You guys are amazing, and the registration is ending in 5 days. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. You. All right, and I'm not doing it again. I'm definitely not doing it because of the stress. How will I stress myself for 8 days and come and stress it again? Hell nah. So yeah, see you guys on the training session this Friday, and I still remain Ewonga Basiax.